Jesus drugged these guys up the mountain, sat them down, and gave them his Magna Carta, his Sermon on the Mount. These are elevated thoughts Jesus is having. These are really high ideals he's presenting. And he's saying, guys, this is what it looks like when you are God people in your world. I mean, he starts it out with the Beatitudes, which is, blessed are all the people who are nothing like you because they're children of God. And they're all sitting there going, huh? This stuff is explosive above their heads. And he stops in the middle of it and he goes, just wait a minute, guys. I can see you're in shock. So let me tell you how this comes about. This is how you are to pray. And right in the middle of this prayer comes the fulcrum on which this entire sermon swings. On earth as it is in heaven. What are you made of? From dust we came, to dust we shall return. What is dust? It's earth. In earth as it is in heaven is about kingdom of God stuff happening in our lives. Earth is us. Earth is the world that we operate in. Heaven is God. It's the place he lives. He said, I want to bring where I live to where you live. That's the primal cry of the human heart. Ecclesiastes 3:1 says that God makes everything beautiful in his time and has set eternity in the heart of man. We literally are created, and in the cells of our being is a cry, let the kingdom of God come in this earth as it is in heaven. It's built into us. We can't avoid it. How do you know what's happening? Every time you look at a situation and you go, it should not be like that. When you see a child being abused and you say, that shouldn't happen, that's the cry of eternity in your heart saying, kingdom of God come on earth as it is in heaven, because that's not the way it should be. Every time you see a divorce fracture a life, or you see an addiction destroy a human being, and you stand back and you go, that shouldn't happen. That's eternity in you, crying out from the very cells of your being, kingdom of God come on earth as it is in heaven, because that's not the way it's supposed to be. So it's set into the heart of man. But it is also the primary sin of man to try to make that happen apart from God. Go back to the beginning. Remember the story of Babel? The people of the world knew that they were supposed to be kingdom people. So what'd they do? They tried to build a tower to get up to God. They wanted heaven to come to earth, but they wanted to be the ones responsible for it. So it's the primal cry of the human heart. God, we know this is not how it's supposed to be, but it's our sin to try to make it happen. It happens in politics. That's what socialism is. It's an attempt to bring the equanimity of heaven to earth. It's what addiction is, trying to have ethereal, unearthly, heavenly kinds of experiences through some chemical or some experience. That's what we humans do. But Jesus says, look, this cry in your heart should be the prayer all the time. God, I want where I live to look like where you live. When you walk into your home or your apartment, that should be the prayer for that place. God, I want where I live to look like where you live. When you're with your friends or your family, when you walk into work, God, I want where I live to look like where you live. That's what the prayer is, on earth as it is in heaven.